Hello my lovely ravens and welcome back to another Matchbox video. We have landed at number 44. And as you just saw, number 44 is going to be Quality Quidditch Supplies. Quality Quidditch Supplies is a shop in Diagon Alley which stocks racing brooms and the Quidditch robes of popular teams. They also sell quaffles, bludgers and a Quidditch starter kit. This was where Harry Potter saw his first broomstick, the Nimbus 2000, and later the Nimbus 2001 and the Firebolt. Quality Quidditch Supplies was Harry's favorite shop in Diagon Alley. He visited it often when he stayed for 3 weeks at the Leaky Cauldron, since that summer the new Firebolt racing broom had been introduced and the shop had one on display. However, he did not like the idea of the price on demand and realized that he already had a perfectly acceptable Nimbus 2000. At Christmas that year, he received a Firebolt anonymously from whom he later discovered to be his godfather, Sirius Black. Sirius considered this 13 years of birthday and Christmas presents to Harry. Quality Quidditch Supplies also once displayed a full set of Chudley Cannon's robes in the front window. Let's get into what I'm building here. I'm starting with the outside of this Matchbox, and my inspiration for this exterior is from the Warner Brothers studio tour in London. I might actually use this video a little bit to give you a bit of an update on why I have been a little bit missing in action, mainly because I want to redo some things. Well, not quite redo, but rethink of what I am doing on my channel. And going forward, this will only be Harry Potter content. Just Harry Potter content, related content, mostly miniatures. I'm going to finish the Matchbox series, obviously. And yeah, going forward is just going to be Harry Potter stuff. Whether that is miniatures, which will mostly be the case, but also props like I've done with the potion bottles. But the reason the videos are a bit more spaced out is that I want it to be better quality. If I'm looking back now on, for instance, Dumbledore's office, I think I can do much better with what I've learned over the years. And you might think, but that thing looks so good already. Yeah, I don't disagree. However, what I know now and knowing what I can do can be so much better. So no, I'm not gonna rebuild Dumbledore's office, but I'm just giving you an example of what I used to do and trying to churn things out within a week or two, and now just taking my time and enjoying the process as well, because believe it or not, doing this for, well, not quite for a living, because you cannot make a living out of one video a month on YouTube. But putting my time and effort in a little bit more and enjoying the process whilst I'm at it as well brings back the joy for me as well, and hopefully better quality items. If you do miss my content, you can always look back on older content and rewatch some stuff, but I also post weekly quizzes on my community page, and they are Harry Potter themed, and you can just participate and have some fun in there. There is an explanation for the good answer as well, if you're wondering what the answer is. Of course it is in there, and yeah, I hope to have a little bit more fun there as well with all of you. In the video right now, by the way, I'm trying to make a broom, and it was a little bit hard with the little twine or the little sewing thread, but we did it in the end. The background for the windows are going to be in the colors of Ireland, because they won the Quidditch World Cup in the year that Harry Potter went, so I went with that theme. When we look at the Quidditch shop, we can also see the banners hanging in the windowsill, so I'm adding them as well in the background. And here we have some watercolor in green, and then I'm going in with some gold as well, and that's from Scrim. Beautiful, beautiful watercolors, and very shimmery and vibrant if you are looking into shimmery watercolors. Another good shimmery watercolor maker is Shimmer Drops Paint, and she is in Australia as well. And just gluing that into place like so. I'm just going to do that for the top window as well. I'm just going to put a mannequin in that top window. So yeah, there's a little bit less content from me, but hopefully better products in the end. Not necessarily meaning that you can recreate them with the, the complexity that I will add to my projects, but I hope it is good entertainment regardless. With that also comes that I want to look after my health a little bit more, and I've been exercising and hopefully get my health back to what it was before I had my daughter. And I think many mums can relate to that. Exercise just takes time, and I think it's important to take time for yourself. This month, I am raising funds for Black Dog Institute. They are a mental health organization, and if you would like to donate to me to help me raise $1,000 for them, I will leave the details in the description box below. The donations that you make will be directly made to Black Dog, so nothing comes to me, everything goes to them straight away. Here I am painting, or drawing rather, the floor, and I glazed every single tile by hand with glazing medium, and I absolutely love that floor. Outside of the Matchbox, I built this kind of second wall, and this is going to be the shelving unit that will have all the Quidditch supplies housed inside them. These are the pieces of fabric that represent hanging garments that will be hanging on the right hand side. These are the bats for the beaters, and there we have all the shelving installed. Because the exterior of this shop is red or a maroon kind of color, I am going in with another red on the interior, the same color as I used on the exterior of the building, just to keep it consistent. And then going over with a glazing medium to give it that high gloss shine. And then I can glue on the shelving unit onto the floor, and I did it wrong at first because the arrow means that is the top of the thing, and I had to remove the glue. But the power of editing can cut that out. And here I'm gluing the floor at the bottom. I made 3 brooms, or actually 4, because there's one in the windowsill as well. And I'm just going to glue them in at the back here. I will also make a counter that will sit at the front, but that will be later. And then I found some beads that are the bludgers, the quaffles, and the golden stitches. So that is what I'm placing here on the shelving behind. The fabric, I had to fold it to make it look like folded clothing. And what I did was I glued these strips of fabric to paper. I think in the end I didn't really need to do that, but I did anyway for a little bit more stability and ease of folding. So I folded that like so in a little leather thing and glued that together at the back and the front. And that made the stacks of clothing that I will glue into the shop. And what I'm doing here, I'm just dipping it in the glue. It's just wood glue that's sitting in that pop socket thing, and gluing it in place on one of the shelves. And I stuck with the house colors because I also thought maybe that it's not just for, clubs that you like, but also for school uniforms, and just sticking with those colors just to keep it consistent. I made little mannequins as well with a star punch that cut off 3 of the stars, then glued a bead on top, and that's the mannequin. And here I am cutting the countertop for the counter that will be sitting in the middle of the Matchbox. Gluing that base underneath, so we have that height going on. And this is just cardstock, very thick cardstock that I've been using for all the Matchboxes. And of course I had to paint that the signature red. I did glue an extra strip of cardstock at the front of the counter, so that's what I'm painting black right now. It's raised, so it gives that extra accent. And then that gold trim as well. And I painted Quidditch with 2 golden snitches on either side, one. And that will be placed inside like so. Let's have a look at the final result. And this is it for Matchbox 44 Quality Quidditch Supplies. I really enjoyed coming up with the interior for this shop. And if you made it this far into the video, make sure to let me know by leaving a lightning bolt emoji in the comment section. All my social media can be found in the description box below, and if you're new here, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and bell notification button so you don't miss out on any future videos, and of course become part of the Raven family. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!